Hey everybody, it's Asuka here. I know it's Tuesday, but I didn't get a chance to record my video for Grimmie Thursday, so I'm gonna do my Grimmie Thursday today, guys. About deception. I absolutely love this song. Okay. This song is definitely going to be included in my one woman play. It speaks a lot to me about relationships that I've been in, familial relationships, perceptions of relationships that I've been in, relationships that I'm currently in. I thought she was speaking to me when she was singing this song, like she was saying words that was coming out of my head, and like having a sentiment that I was having in the moment when I first heard the song. When I would listen to the YouTube lyrical videos. So I'm so excited about doing my commentary on deception. I'm about to play it so y'all can kind of follow along with me as I give some notes. I wrote some down, so if I miss some of the notes while we're watching the video, then I can get back to them once the video's over. But hold on, y'all. Let me start to play it. And I did this whole type of performance vibe with the video because this is a performance video for her. This is the Ballad of Jessica Blue. Like this is it. Like you get to feel Jessica in this moment, in this performance. So let's play it. Okay, so I absolutely love all this loudness. You know she's mad, okay? You know that she's mad. She's making all this loud noise. I love it. You don't gotta tell nobody you mad because they just know. So I absolutely adore this. And this dude here, he's really stupid. I'll tell you why in a minute. But like the music all over the place reminds me of Prince. Definitely love it.
I just feel like I'm losing my opportunities and my best friends.
This section is so important because I was feeling her totally.
She is beautiful, no matter what.
And that's what we always gotta learn. We're always beautiful. Somebody will find us beautiful. We need to find ourselves beautiful. And that's what her mom was trying to tell her. Now, this is why I think this dude is stupid. You know she angry. Why you gonna go over there? You know she mad. So why you gonna go over there and try to talk to her? You know she mad already. She came in standing. So yes, give him the hand. Because I totally would have. I mean, like, really? You know I'm mad. Why you coming bothering me anyway? Anyway, that's why I think he's stupid. Because you know she was angry. So why you even get up? And I love that they focused on that picture from Snow White. I thought it was so dope. I'll give you more insight on that later.
Your voice is one of them.
And that's my favorite part. Is that your voice, you will never lose it.
You can never lose it.
Which is what we need to remember in this world. And we gotta take our time to find it. It takes years to find it. And when you find it, don't ever lose it.
Didn't ever care for me.
Didn't ever care for me. Didn't ever care for me. Didn't ever care for me.
Didn't ever care for me. Didn't ever care for me.
And like I love that this is a performance because she's focusing on the words. And the whole doing the makeup, that was kind of key because like when you're kind of losing yourself, you need people to do normal things that you would normally do by yourself. You need other people to do them because you're very into something else. Again, Prince reference here. Purple Rain. If you guys haven't seen it, y'all need to see it. Didn't ever care for me. Prince reference again. And I love that care moment because you really got to look into her eyes. Didn't ever care for me. Didn't ever care for me. And I love that she's talking into the mirror because she kind of makes me feel like she's talking to herself, asking herself to care for herself. Because we forget that we got to take care of ourselves too. I can't take back the bite. This fruit was not. And I love the fruit thing because she's putting Bible in there, and it's not like pushy. It's not like those crazy people in New York screaming at you about Jesus. She puts it in there a little bit, and it makes you want to be like, okay, what is she talking about? This fruit. What I would do to be loved by you. Thinking it through, now I see. And so you kind of go into her mind every time she goes into that mirror. You're really into what her thoughts are, and she's slowing down so you can feel it with her. By you. And I love the piano in the mirror of the room so you can kind of feel what she's in the middle of. And I love looking at the piano because pianos are so beautiful. And then that thought in the middle there. I love this part because she's getting so powerful in it and she wants you to be in the ballad. So forget the lights, forget what I'm in, just focus on me and focus on what I'm trying to say. And then therefore you can see the blue. So it's bringing back to the whole Jessica Blue thing. And it's a ballad, so you know Jessica Blue and ballads are blue, and it's totally love it. And then just the fingers, when you have piano fingers, you absolutely adore those type of things. So I know I missed a whole lot of things I was gonna say, so I'll kind of tell y'all the other things. Let's see. What else did I miss? Thinking it through now, I see everything. So when she's looking in the mirror, it's kind of like you're taking that moment and you're kind of in that moment with her as she's looking in the mirror. And I think it's kind of cool that she does certain parts in the mirror because you want to think like maybe she's talking to herself, or maybe she's trying to help herself believe what she's saying. Because sometimes, in the morning, well, at least I do, I don't know about you guys, but in the morning, look in the mirror and tell yourself like good affirmations so that you can start to look at yourself, saying it to yourself so you can start to believe it. I can't take back the bite. The fruit was not meant for me. Okay? That, again, the reference to the Bible is so slight and so great that she can just be herself. And I love how the mom had the little cross bracelet. Like, she's being herself 100,000,000% of the time and is being unapologetic about it because it's in her lyrics, yo. She's talking about the fruit that Eve ate after being tempted by the serpent, which is why I hate snakes, because snakes made Eve eat the apple, which then created a whole bunch of slew problems for women. Eve, I never liked you and never will like you. My womanly life is your fault. So again, I can't take back the bite. The fruit was not meant for me. Yes, Eve was not supposed to eat that fruit. The tree of knowledge. Eve was not supposed to eat it, but she did, and now she made women have to have pain of childbirth and all this other stuff, and then that's why the snakes don't have any legs and they slither on the ground, all because of that one moment of eating the apple from the tree that you wasn't supposed to eat. So Eve, if you didn't eat the apple, our lives would be so harmonious. But because you ate the apple, here we are. And again, that's a great line because, this is a ballad and she's sad and she's upset. So now we're upset at Eve for that one line, all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. But what I would do to be loved by you, that is the line that I'm going to hold on to because that's kind of the line that drew me into the song to use it for my one woman play, Who's Loving You, because there's in relationships I find myself trying to figure out, I really want to be loved by this person, but why do I want to be loved by this person? Why am I giving of myself to be so desperately to be in love with this person? So I'm kind of going through, in my one woman play, I'm going to be going through that. How I figured out why I'm so desperately wanting to be loved by my mom, my family, my sister, my dad, my ex-boyfriend, my current boyfriend, my friends. Why am I so desperate for that love? And what does the love mean? And so that's why I drew to this song so much, because it was completely speaking to what I was trying to figure out at the time of me starting writing my play. So I'm definitely going to be featuring that, and hopefully I can feature it with her voice in it. Permission asked first, of course. Credit is always given where credit is due. I don't believe in taking anybody's credit for anything. If you made it, if you recorded it, if you sung it, it's yours, and I'm borrowing it or I'm mixing it, so I want to give you your credit for your genius. I don't ever believe in stealing anybody's credit. Just so you guys know, it's on the video, so you guys can always quote me on that. For however long my career is, I never want to steal anybody's shine. I want to give you your perfect shine, because I get my shine wherever God wants me to get it, and you're going to get yours wherever He wants you to get yours. So we're not really fighting for anything. And then the next line, and the funny thing is that I settled for the untruth, just because I'm a slave to the fantasy of being in love. That, again, was another thing that led me to want to use it for my one-woman play, because I don't want to settle for the untruth of the relationship. I always want to find the truth, but when you're in love, you really can't see the truth because love is blind. And then that's going to be another one. I am going to be using Eve in my play as well, because love is blind is so true. And then again, back to Christina with the I'm a slave to the fantasy of being in love. Listen, I don't believe that being in love is a fantasy. I just believe that you need to find the one that you're supposed to be in love with. So I guess I become slave to the fantasy of being in love because everybody else thinks it's a fantasy. So I will agree with that statement. But I have been in love before, so I do know that it's not a fantasy and it can be real. You just have to find the person that God wants you to be with. And in that moment in time, I thought that he was, so I can say that I was in love, like it was movie star, like movie script stuff. Like, you can't really write this, but they write it in the movies, and I'm actually living it. So for me to see that end, that was tough, and I'll be writing a lot about that in the play too, because it was a tough breakup to have, but I needed to have it. Because I realized that his values weren't my values, and I'm not going to compromise my values for someone else. Let's see, what else? I talked about the piano already, talked about the hair. Life with you is but a dream. Oh my God, greatest line ever. Because in relationships, we can sit there and imagine what our life's gonna be like with this person, but we're only dreaming it because it's not reality. And women, we need to stop doing that, because we'll create a relationship in our head before we even say hello to the guy or girl, depending on what, whatever your flavor of the week is. Cool. Love whatever you love. But, like, we will create these relationships with people that we never had before in our head. Before they even know we exist. Before we even said hello to them. And we need to stop that, okay? We need to stop that. And, okay. Rest in peace, Christina. I'm going to bring this up. And it's so funny that this line is in there because of how she died. I love you, Christina, so I'm going to do this with as much grace as I can. The guy dreamed that he was in a relationship with her. Okay, like, he full out relationship with Christina, loved her, all of that. And, so because he couldn't have her, no one else could. And that is very unfortunate, and I want to say, if people have these, well, psychologically, we call them delusions of grandeur and delusions of, oh gosh, it's an E word, but I can't remember the E word, so we're just going to call it, like, affection delusion. I know it's not psychologically sound. I don't have my DSM in front of me, but when you have these type of delusions, you're really not thinking. You're really living in the reality that you created in your mind. And that's what causes a lot of issues and a lot of people to be scared. And I really, really miss Christina for this, because he took her because of what was going psychologically wrong in his head. And, you know, it's so unfortunate, because, as I always say, she was a genius. This girl was a genius. Her musical acuity and her musical ear to mix different genres was amazing. Love her always for that. And I'm going to try and, keep that strategy and that musical tactic and technique alive through my work, because I think that that's great way to do it. And Blackberry Molasses, bless her soul, she also did the same thing. But like, it's so unfortunate that she died that way, and that's a line in the song Deception because of her death. Like, he really dreamed that they were together, and he's here this crazy fan, because if nobody can have you, I can't, like if I can't have you, nobody can have you. And for him to, shoot her and then shoot himself in an effort to say that, like, we'll be together in heaven. That's, I don't think God works that way. I'm sorry for people that believe, those things. I don't think God works that way, because last time I checked, thou shalt not kill is a commandment. So Christina, I love you, and I'm sorry that you left us this way, but it's quite interesting that life with you is but a dream is actually in your Blackout song for the Ballad of Jessica Blue, because unfortunately that's how you went to heaven. And I hope you're having fun in heaven. I hope you are playing, I don't know what you're playing, guitar or whatever, piano, with my friend up there. I know John's probably drawing you, because he's a great artist, and I'm so sad that God took him early as well. But yeah, you can have a jam session up there, girl. So I just wanted to kind of bring that there, but to bring it back to the video, the blackout scene, when when the lights went out and you just see her and you see the blue, it's bringing you back to Jessica Blue. It's bringing you back to the ballad. It's bringing you back to focusing on the words. And I absolutely love performance videos because they make you focus on the words. And words are my thing. I'm a poet. I've been a poet ever since I could write. I've been a poet ever since, 16 years ago. April of 2000, I started writing poetry. And so I love words, and I love the arrangement of words, and I love the power of words. And the fact that the ending of the video ends with, I'm still wondering why, and it's so powerful, and it's so dark, and it's so just getting on the blue part of Jessica Blue. Dopeness, y'all. Dopeness, because you're focusing on the words, you're left off with a question, and you're understanding, and you're in that emotion with her, like you're still wondering why too. And so I can't wait for the next video. I'm kind of sad that it's going to be the last one. I hope somebody finds something somewhere that she snuck, somewhere that she didn't release, because I'm still, I still need my Christina in my life. I actually showed her to my dad while I was watching the video again today to add more to my insight, and he was like, "Oh, she just looks like just one of your friends." I said, "Yeah, because she was one of my friends, and she does kind of look similar to one of my current best friends, and it's kind of interesting that we try and keep her spirit alive, because that genius should never die." On that note, Grimmie family, please find more videos, because I know this Thursday is going to be the last one, and I don't know if I can handle it. I need more videos from you. Deception was great. Again, it's going to pop up in my One Woman Play, and I will be asking the family if I could use her voice while I do my poetry remix on top, or next to or combined in. If you want me to send it to you, or the written poem that's going with Deception, Grimmie family, I can definitely do that. And we can kind of talk about how to kind of have her in it and get credit where credit is due and all that good stuff. So I will check back with you tomorrow on Work Wellness Wednesday. I'm going to be talking a lot about Stacey Dash because I found the poems, and I'm also going to be talking a lot about what my new work is going to be now that I'm part of the Academy of Art University for screenwriting. So yeah, maybe I'll write a music video for y'all one day. But I will see you tomorrow on Work Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for listening. I know this has been long, but I love Christina and I really like dissecting performance videos. So Asuka will see you tomorrow. Asuka loves you. Asuka out, everybody.